Okay, so the next exercise I wanted to show you is the 5 Tibetan Rites. Tibetan rites are also very effective and efficient form of exercise. The 7 tigers, pretty much anybody can do. The 5 rites, not everybody can do them, although most people can do them if they've done with a modification. If you want to do them and you're finding you can't do them all, then feel free to contact me and I can teach you a modification, and I'll mention a couple modifications. But they're very effective. Real quick story. Nobody really knows if it's completely true or not, but there was a guy during the Indian, British War. He was traveling. He was a soldier apparently, and he was traveling in Tibet, and he ran into some monks, and he asked them about the secrets to immortality, and this is what he says they showed him, which were the 5 rites. They are said to spin the chakras and all the vortexes in the proper direction, and all I can tell you is that they've become extremely famous, and people all over the world have had all kinds of healing and curing, all kinds of amazing things by doing these exercises. I've done these for years. I don't do them all the time. I go through sort of phases and cycles in my life. I'm doing them now, and I love them. They're amazing exercises, very powerful, and they really access every muscle and every part of the body, and extremely good for the breath and the body connection. So highly recommend these. You do anywhere from 3 up to 21 cycles of each breath. I would recommend, excuse me, everybody starting with 3, getting good at that, and then go to 5 or 7 and go up gradually. When I first started doing these, I went from 3 to 21 in a few days, and I kind of hurt my neck a little bit. So it's not a good idea to do that, because you want to really develop all the muscles that are involved in this in a really effective way. But these will definitely strengthen you and energize you in ways that you'll be very surprised. And people in the cleanse have been doing for years and love these. So the first one is a spinning exercise. Spinning actually helps to balance the nervous system and is very important for coordination. So the first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each one, and then I'll go through the whole series. The first one is spinning. Basically, you're just going to turn around to the right. I recommend picking a point on the wall so you know how many times you've gone around, and it's real simple. So it's just like this. It's 2, it's 3, 4, come around. Nice way to find your balance, because you might get a lot of balances. You look at your fingers and you wait till the dizziness goes away. For those of you that get really dizzy, you'll find that doing it once every day, building up slowly, eventually you'll be able to do many. I used to be able to spin around hundreds of times after practicing this for a while, where in the very beginning I'd get very dizzy. After a while, I didn't get dizzy at all by doing it. So it's very, very interesting. That's the first exercise. Okay, the next exercise is done lying on the ground, and this really works the abs and the neck and the abdominal muscles. And it's very important with the 5 rites that you harmonize your breath with each movement. That's a big part of it. So here we go. Lie down, and on the inhalation, you're going to bring your neck up. It's not about doing a sit-up. It's about just using the hinge of the neck, using the neck muscles in the front, while you simultaneously bring your legs up like this. Okay? So if you have low back problems, you can stick your hands under your butt, and you can keep your knees bent. That would be a modification, rather than keeping your legs straight. But we'll do it like this, and breathing in when your legs come up, like so. So that's the second exercise. The third exercise will be exercise where you're going to basically put your hands on the lower part of your butt, and on the inhalation you're going to be breathing in like so, and exhalation, breathing out and tucking your chin in like this. So it'll be like this. Again, 3 to 21 times, starting out at 3. So with this one, again, start really slow. If it's uncomfortable for you to go back, be careful of your neck. You don't have to put your neck back like that. In fact, it's better to keep it somewhat tucked in even on the way back. But it's mostly for expanding and opening the chest. So one more time. So that's the third of the 5 rites. The next exercise, the fourth 5 rite, is one that some people have some difficulty with, but you can modify it and you can do this really slowly and you can do it partially. So I'll show you the whole thing and then we'll do a modification. So this is how it works. You're going to have your hands by your side. Some people will need maybe some bolsters to put your hands on, especially if you have a little extra weight in your butt and hips. It might make it more difficult. But here we go. So you're going to slide forward, breathing in as you come up. So you're tucking your chin in the exhalation. You're expanding up on the inhalation. And when you come up to the top, you're going to just for a moment tighten your legs and your butt and your arms, the back of your arms here, like so. I recommend being careful with your neck, not letting it go back too far. And right now I'm tightening the butt and the back of my legs and my upper arms. Okay, so modification can be like this. You don't have to come all the way up. Just get used to starting the process. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5 is the last of the 5 rites. It's sort of a jackknife yoga exercise. And you're going to start with your body in this position. And you're going to breathe in to start. And on the exhalation, you're going to come up. Sorry, let's start again. We're going to have to edit that part out. You're going to breathe in to start. And on the exhalation, breathing out. And when you're in this position, again, tighten your arms and your butt. And on the inhalation, you're going to be pulling your abs in and tightening your abs. I mean, as you're coming up, I should say. Breathing in. Now, for a modification, you can even do this. So in this case, your knees are on the ground. That would be a really nice modification of that. So those are the 5 rites. It's a good workout. You'll probably break a sweat, especially in the summer. You will get buns of steel by doing this. Your arms, sometimes people get loose, weak muscles back here that really tightens that up. It'll really get these triceps firm. It's very energizing, very strengthening. And again, this doesn't take long. You do this for 5 minutes a day, and you will notice within a few days to certainly within a week or two, that you're going to be stronger and more energized in ways that maybe you have been in years. These are extremely, extremely potent and effective. So have fun doing these. Okay, so now we're going to go through the 5 rites quickly. I'm just going to do 3 or 4 breaths with each one, and you'll see how it flows together. And again, if you want to learn anything more about modifications, I showed you a few, but you can contact me also. Okay, the first one is the spinning. So 1, 2, 3, finding your balance. Just do that until you stop being dizzy. Okay, the next one is lying down on your back. Extend your neck, bring your shoulders down, and on the inhalation, your legs and neck is coming up. That's number 2. Number 3 is hands on the back, lower part of the butt, and tucking your chin in. It's always good to pull your abs in and find your abs when you're doing this because they should always be involved in these. Breathing in. It's really all about opening up the chest. 4th one. Legs down in front of you, hands by your side, sliding forward, breathing in. And the 5th one is starting like this, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Okay, those are the 5 rites. Really solid exercises, very strengthening.